1, 2, 3.
No.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the very first edition of Chesco's Choice. And I'm here with none other than my CSUEA co-worker, my friend, musician, artist extraordinaire, Toan Nguyen. There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
I was trying to make that noise. Wait, let me do it again.
Yep.
Hello everyone, my name is Toan, and I'm a singer-songwriter, also Francesco's co-worker.
Very happy to have you here. Real quick, just for anyone who may not be familiar with your work yet, how would you describe your music in like 5 words?
So currently I'm making sort of like indie pop, indie rock. My thing is writing lyrics. So you would hear a lot of sentimental lyrics that I wrote. I kind of go for what's in my mind. I just trying to find the best sound effects that like really best describe my sound that I'm thinking in my mind.
It captures one thing I heard you say. I don't feel as shameless about this because you work for the CSUEA with me, but check out the CSUEA podcast where we discuss a little bit more in depth. But one thing you said was that you kind of try to capture a feeling and then you write to capture that feeling. You see whether that music matches, which I think is a really cool process. And one thing we also discussed on there that I would like for you to talk about again is, with SF being like a melting pot of culture and art and artists, could you talk a little bit about the impact the city has had on your music, whether it be collaborations, the people you just hang out with on a daily basis, like how has the city like shaped your art?
It's definitely had a lot of influence on my music. I remember when I was in Vietnam, I played music, but then when I got over here, I met a lot of people. I met like a lot of musicians around my age, and just by that jamming sessions that I had with a lot of them,
just vibed really well.
I took their music in, and like I kind of like take a little bit of that, and then just make it my own thing.
It's funny, that's actually how I describe your music, is like it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and it makes something super just like very, like I said before to you, like euphoric. Like the fact that your music is able to shift my mood like that is like really good.
Like artists inspires other artists. Oh, yeah. He promised me in 10 years he's gonna have the whole crew.
Yes. Write that down. So my next question is, I was wondering if you remembered what the first song you ever made was.
Oh God.
And I wonder,
dear God.
And I'd love to know what you changed about it right now. Like if you could go back and change it.
I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change anything. I think my first song that I've ever written, it's called Last Time, I think.
Do you remember what it was about?
It's just about a crush. My 13-year-old self just like learning how to right. Oops, can I curse?
Learn how to
You can beep it out.
Yeah.
But I was like still learning how to write, so I just like wrote down my like literally raw feeling. I miss you. I want your number, but but you got no number of me. Ew. No.
Wow, you still remember?
I still remember it.
Wow.
But
that's great.
If I change anything from that, no, I don't. I wouldn't change a thing. I don't think so, because it's like, it's a start, and it was a good start.
Yeah, just getting something on the canvas, I guess, is like important. I've mentioned to you a couple times, I did a little bit of like, I went back to pretty much all your songs, and you have a song on there that I found really interesting that has a meaning to it, called Pauline.
So Pauline, I wrote the song Pauline, named after my best friend's Pauline.
We'll play a little bit right here.
Her name is Pauline.
Don't copyright us.
Just dance.
Yeah.
Like, cut music. Okay, let me talk.
Yep. Stop.
But I wrote this song for her 21st birthday, and as a surprise for her. So like we went on this trip. We went to Palm Springs for her 21st birthday, and then I didn't let her know until that day. Like I released that song on her birthday. I just surprised her, and she's like, "Oh my god, this is like crazy." But anyway, the song Pauline, it's just not only for her. It's for people who feel like they're not receiving enough love, and no matter how much you love that person, sometimes you gotta have to take a step back and think that like, are they treating you right, or are they I don't know, are they like up? I don't know. Yeah, that song is about like, to all the girls that feeling, we all should know that if he doesn't love this, he doesn't deserve me at my best.
If you don't love me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. There you go. I think it's just always cool whenever you dedicate a song to someone, especially, obviously you can do it out of spite, out of hate, and also you could do it out of love. So I love hearing about, making a song out of admiration for someone. So that's really
fun to make that song too.
Yeah.
Like like when you have a best friend and you like want to write something for that person, a lot of tea. Just tea everywhere. Like we drink tea all day. But like it's just fun to like look past that and then just look into the bigger picture and just send a message to her and to the audience who listen to me.
Who may take away something from it. It's not just a song for, like you said, it's not just a song for Pauline, it's a song for everyone who is feeling a certain way. So
it's definitely a celebration.